Hi guys, welcome back to another redstone video. Just wanted to show you my big block storage that I made for all the people that thought my podzol storage in a Skyblock series is too large. So I expanded it and now it can hold 96 by 96 by 96 blocks. That's roughly 884,000 blocks in total. But I could have made this much larger, could have made it like 20 times as large, holding 15 million blocks, no problem. I just actually went with this size because this was something I could make a time lapse on. Already just the replay file was 12 GB and it took me almost half a day to render and record it all. So that's why I went for this size, to be honest. But making it larger is really no problem, everything is tileable here. Just for reference, here we have the big block storage that I built in my survival single player Skyblock series that can hold about 35,000 blocks. So it's a bit different to the new version. Let's check out the new version and what's different from this one here. So in general, it's really similar. We still split up the block stream and just alternate between sending the blocks to the right and to the left. So once one of those modules here is completely filled up, just push all of the blocks down and then the blocks are sent to the other side. So there's enough time for the flying machine to fly all the way down and come back up again. Okay, so what's different? In the survival series, I had 12 white modules on both sides, but here only got 6 white modules. That was done in order to be able to push everything over in the end. So we pushed those 6 white modules down, then over, and then over a second time with the giant piston wall that I also made a separate video about on. So push limit of a piston is 12, so that's why we can push both of those modules to the right. I also made new flying machines for pushing down the blocks. So since this is only 6 wide, tiling it is a little bit easier because you can just have observers here sticking out to the side. Made it a bit nicer, and also got a new flying machine for the part here that pushes all the blocks towards this side. So also can use a flat piston wall, which has the advantage, well, that we got a nice looking shape in the end. Here this bigger piston wall had to be crooked, otherwise it wouldn't really work. I talked about this already in a separate video, why this can't really be a flat piston wall. Somebody in the comments even made a mathematical proof why you can't make a flat two-way piston wall. It's actually quite interesting. Okay, yeah, so that's basically a giant block storage. In case you want it larger or smaller, stylable, you just need to add modules or take them away. Might even also be better maybe to, instead of having such a huge piston wall, instead of having a square shape in the end, just more rectangular shape. Because actually launching this giant piston wall is quite laggy. So my computer actually brings the PC down to its knees. It's running at around 80 MSPT. In case you make it even larger, can even become an issue. I guess at this size, might even be better to not use redstone lamps for the self-returning flying machine. But, I mean, who would actually need such a huge block storage? So it would be just a nice idea and kind of works. Didn't want to design something new again. So what would you even use it for? So in the Skyblock series, I stored podzol in the block storage, so I can silk touch it later. Similarly, you could hook up a mushroom block farm, because you also gotta silk touch those, in case you can't use wizards or TNT for some reason, because your server doesn't allow it. You could hook up a tree farm to this and just maybe have 1 million blocks of logs and make a giant bonfire. I don't know, or you mine them and use them for something. It's really up to you. Or you've been playing Minecraft the last 10 years, went mining every day for 2 hours, and now it's time to fortune all of your ores. Instead of just doing boring dual wielding in a corner, you could also just place them all down and then break them later. Wouldn't that be nice? So in case you want to build this in a single player world, I added a world download to the video description, so you can check it out. And also for your convenience, I already added a shulker box unloader that would supply you with blocks here. So in this case, we just have a ton of ores inside that we've been mining for the last 10 years. For your convenience, I also added all the safety features. So in case the block storage is full, it automatically shuts off the supply of new blocks to the player. So how does this work? Every time we start this big flying machine here, it also starts this clock, which causes this piston to retract that block. And every time the flying machine comes back and docks again, it tries to send a signal through there. And this would only work if the time the flying machine it takes to fly to the right and come back again is so short that the piston isn't extended again. So this way we can detect if the storage is full. Just follow the redstone line here, and then we just push out the block here, which stops the clock. Okay, so in case you actually want to use it, just need to stand here. There we go, and place blocks. That's it. And just about 50 hours later, you got your 96 by 96 by 96 cube of diamond ore. So you can start mining that. So you can put in 18,000 blocks per hour. I mean, it's gotta be satisfying to mine all of that. Might take a while, but yeah. In case you still have some diamond ore left, you can place more again. So this machine is reusable. You can mine this giant cube as often as you want. So the only thing you shouldn't do is partially mine the diamond cube and then put in more diamond ore, because then the flying machine can fail horribly and needs to be completely rebuilt. But I'm sure you're gonna mine it all. Alright, so that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.